Alright, good morning. It's about 8 o'clock, St. Patty's Day. I've had a lot of people reaching out about further questions since I nuked this class thread. So I figured I'd take a little time to make a video, way easier. And I fired up OBS rather, so I can do Crtsprinklr and my parser on the videos. Wanted to test that. Alright, let's start off with the gear list. I'm going to show all my gear real quick, just so you can take screenshots of it. I'm not going to spend time on it, but this is something that was heavily requested. I don't believe in gear lists. This is the issue that came up on why I nuked the thread, so I'm going to address it real quick. If you don't understand the stats, then the gear list will not help you. You can't understand the outputs if you don't understand the inputs. Understanding the stats is pretty easy. There's, what is there, 5, 6 stats? 7. Get the ones that are important to you, based on how you're going to play, and then max those out. Providing a gear list kind of just leads to results that you don't understand, not understanding the class, not understand how you got to a place. I don't believe in doing it. I'm going to do it now, but that's why the thread got nuked. I tried to create a community resource and got told that I was grandstanding and flexing on people by posting it. That is obviously not the intention. It's not why I did it. Just start at the bottom. Move quick here. Arrows. Bow. I'm going to swap that. I need to remember to swap that out. Torch. And epic. Stats. A's. Still don't have too many of the mystical. I think I've got one of the 100 cost mystical tunings. This guy skips everything, so you're not going to XP a ton. I'm going to scroll through my AAs real slow once, so you can pause the video if you need to look at stuff. But when you get over, 2300 on this class, a lot of stuff starts becoming redundant. It's not something that you're going to get juice with all the way up into 3000 AAs. I was able to kill everything in Velis with like 1500 and everything in Luckland with 2000 or less, something like that. So you can achieve stuff without going all the way to the end of the AAs. And just a rule, let's do, so this class is really heavy on procs. So I know you're thinking spell damage, but it's also really heavy on white damage. An attack is easy to stack, or not easy, but it's obtainable to stack. So with these songs running that I have here, Rizalona's, Elemental, Nopus, Elsia's, Niv's, Jonathan's, Warsong, Shield of the Songs, and you're generating 600 plus rune. So every single incoming round is going to have 600 plus damage mitigated from it. And then on this fight, I'm just going with Ethereal Remedy, best quick heal. And then if that's on cooldown, I'm going to tap DL. You're going to always keep the CE on, and you're always going to keep DI on. This fight has shown that lacking a pure tank, shit's going to happen. He's going to chunk you, probably going to die. So DI has been my method of getting through this particular fight. But back to the class review. So the reason I have these organized this way is because this is kind of where I've found synergy. This is kind of what I pop together. DA forces procs, among other things. but the last 2 minutes, it's giving you damage. It's giving you a proc bonus chance and a heal over time. But mainly, proc bonus chance there. You combine that with Dance of Blades, Battle Frenzy, you're going to proc this more. Dance of Blades. And this Battle Frenzy just makes, I think, all procs crit. I think that's what it does. Yeah. I mean, it's just bananas. And then on this fight, I don't use Dirge because it is not worth the expense of the mana. But Battle Frenzy, improved Tinquat, and improved Twin Cast plus Dirge, and you're going to get a 13,000, 500 damage, 500 spell damage. You get a 13,000 spell Dirge times 2. You can evaporate AoEs. You can use that for a multitude of solutions. And over here are some melee ones. Lots of synergy in between True Shot and Funeral. And Funeral is going to amplify your melee damage. This is going to make your bow shots do a ton. Now these are two that I kind of pop together that are attack boosts. So, attack, white damage. This is a dot. This is a reverse damage shield. And these are pretty low cooldown. But your Dance of the Blades, you're going to pop on cooldown pretty much all the time. I think after it lasts 2 minutes, and then when it's done, there's a minute or 2 cooldown. So you can use that all the time. Battle Frenzy and Improved Tincast can be used pretty much together because you're probably going to Dirge every time you pop Battle Frenzy. These two should always be used together. If you're trying to stagger, this is what I do. I pop these 3, and then I'll go to the next fight and pop these, this bar, and then this one will be coming off a cooldown. Even with the speed of the class, I can VT if I do a clear, use these, and then when you want to kitchen sink a fight, use all of it. Your shit cards, you got a Death Dance, Bard Disc. I think there's 12 minutes cooldown on that. It's a 14-minute bump disc. This one's 30 seconds Ranger. Takes an hour to cool down though. So that's what we're using. For this fight, I'm going to swap out this fucking Nutrient Bow. Healing Aug, really tons of heavy lifting. I have tried pulling this Healing Aug out, swapping it in a Gelid. It was proccing not enough, and I was having to heal myself, which is something worth visiting. So you don't want to interrupt your melee in this class, and your bow shots are going to do just so much damage. I've seen single bow shots land for 18k with the discs up. Normally it's 5-6k per bow shot. So if you stop to heal yourself for 2 seconds, if you stop to cast a burning arrow for a second, you are taking 5,000 damage, 10,000, 15,000 damage from yourself. Whatever it is, it could be up to an 18k double bow shot, 36 damage that you've lost. So don't interrupt your bow shots. Minimize your casting. When you're not at a SERU fight, I really recommend running, the 4 dots here, Dirge, and then this same set of buffs. The less you interrupt your bow shots, the more damage you're going to do. And then you throw these into cadence, and you should get lots of DPS just standing there. This isn't like I have a wizard necro beast. You have to hit buttons nonstop to achieve a fraction of this DPS. So this shouldn't be hitting a lot of buttons, and you should be cranking out a lot of DPS. Even without all the Augs. Like the Augs all added. I've seen this obsession with Augs. These Augs add 15 attack each. You're not completely changing the character with these Augs. Will you make them better? Yes. The sleeper Augs, yeah, that. In your tribute, you want that. You 100% want that. But don't think that because you don't have rage Augs, that's why you're not doing damage. It's probably not the case. Okay, so we got all this swapped out. We got a DI in our bar. Clickies that I always use. I always do the Werewolf Loot. It's 100 attack. Then I'll use, if you don't have this Drachnid thing, there are other ways to stack illusions and then remove the illusion so that you're not a werewolf the whole fight if you don't like that. If you do not know what this Drachnid illusion item is, look it up. Try to get one. Try to get your hands on one of these. You can throw it in the bank. 10% dodge mod. Yeah, buddy. You don't want to be a gross spider, but yeah. So throw those on. Got DI. I'm going to DA into them so I don't have to use anything for this first one. We've got to remove curse wand clicky, so we're not going to have that in our bar. If he stuns us, we're going to pop one of these discs. You have to have these fungus potions for this fight. If you're going to solo it, you know, you could get away without it. Probably. If you're not soloing it, but I mean, you really got to have them. Every time one of these ads pops, you're getting this mana drain thing, and if it's on you, if you don't notice it for a tick or two, it's destroying your mana bar. So you have to be aware of it, and as soon as it happens, you have to click one of these potions. Get them from Ring of Fire. Something you can do AFK with a pet class. You know, you can sell the extra potions super fast for extra. Something that, you know, if you're doing this fight, you gotta have these bad boys. Pretty much covers the UI. Any UI questions, you can, I guess, reach out. This is what I have found that works. I've minimized everything down. Using Crtsprinklr to see melee. You can find this in the community resources, Crtsprinklr. And then the THJ version of Parser, very important, very good. If you don't have this, get it. This is how you can figure out what's going on in your fights. You can see these really cool breakdowns. You can show the healing. Like I was trying to figure out how much rune my pet was generating from the SERU sword last night, so this is up. Use these things. I think that about covers it. It's a great class. It's really fun. I wanted to post this, you know, the original resource guide, because I was like, this was an accident. This was a buff bot. That's what it was supposed to be. And then I swapped the cleric out from a shaman because I was like, I think this can work. And when it did, I was like, you know, I feel like I should share this with people because, man, it's really streamlined the game for me when I'm working. I can work and kill stuff on this class. Or I can hit auto fire and go make a sandwich and come back to a dead booger, you know, in VT. There is utility in it. That is what I wanted to share. You have varying different results based on your understanding of the game, how you prefer to play it, how much time you put in. I play nonstop. Or at least I did when I made this character. You know, I work from home, play 10, 12 hours a day. Gearless ain't going to fix it. You got to understand the game, the mechanics, how the character works. I hope this helps. Let's try the SERU 2 plus 2. That should be the end of our class review there. I don't know why that's bugged, but we're going to go with it. Let's leave my sexy bow graphic in. Okay, I'm just going to get around this pillar. I'm not going to bother DI. Okay, Avatar Pox in. Just click the wand to clear myself. We're going to use our 10-minute stuff at about 90%. Actually, we're going to just do it now because we want it to cool down as fast as possible. So we want it for the end of the fight. So we're going to pop all this 10-minute stuff. We're going to save. We're going to save Battle Frenzy, first ad, or second ad rather. So this first burst that we just did should get into 80, get the first ad up, get the first ad down. Then we have recourse to get the second ad down. Do not want these ads up. If he stuns you with an ad up, you're going to have to pop a disc to survive it. You only have 2 of those. So the name of the game here is speed through killing these ads and have your discs available again at the end of the fight. So this is the cadence that I found works for me. We'll see if I die or not. My fucking auto attack off. start of the fight typically starts off kind of smooth like this, and then he just gets spicy in the back half. I don't know if his haste increase or what it is, but we'll see if we get a similar result. I'm always keeping an eye on this DI if it fires. Okay, click the wand to cure. Just want an accurate number up there for the video. Okay, we're gonna cruise down to 260. Burn that ad. And then just fucking survive. Click on gear one. Put some Greeks in 3 seconds instead of 6. Do this. And then drop a healing ward. So we're getting into the second half of the fight. Save the other one for probably after the next one, because this one should get us through this ad. Through the remedy. Buy that Shadow's Haven. That's a good spell. 275 for 1,000. Just a little bit faster. It's not high the wizards anymore. Okay, add that. Swap to the ad. Battle Frenzy. Dance ability. Weapon goes fast. Awesome. Anytime my health dips under 70, so I'm going to go for a heal. Otherwise, I want to let the AUG do it for aforementioned reasons. Losing DPS, and you're robbing yourself of the opportunity to maintain sustain with the healing AUG. So the less you interrupt your DPS, the better you are. You stand here and pound heals the whole time. You might interrupt them. So try to. That's the cadence I found that works for me. I don't heal until about 70. Doing okay here, haven't got stunned yet. Mainly the issue happens if you get stunned with an add up. If you keep CE on yourself, and you have a healing ward up, you'll probably survive stun. Pop Bladed Song on him. And now we're just going to pop any disc we get on cooldown now. We've expended all of the good ones, not really anything besides some saving graces here. So we're just going to pop our DPS as it's available, focus on staying alive. Curing. These ads come in at every 20%. I killed 2 of them. Killed the haste one. I killed the reflection one. Those are the 2 that seem to matter to me the most. I've been having really varied results with this fight, so I have not tried a +3 solo again. I left the haste one up on accident the first time, and then I came back and did this same +2 combo a couple times. Died once. He was a beast every time. There's definitely some variation in this fight. This one seems to be the easiest one I've had so far in the +2s. Makes me feel like going up to +3 is probably the next move. Just kill the haste guy. Minimize his DPS. If the fight's longer, whatever. The reflection guy. That's my thinking. Leave the reflection guy up, kill the haste one. Survive, win. Where are we at right now? I'm trying to close the parse, I'll just see what it is at the end. I want to say I've been at at. About 900 seconds on these fights. Screw around. I'm gonna just go ahead and drop this other healing ward. I haven't really needed it. This has been smooth. And Fixes made a comment on the first one I posted and said that looks like the tough dual-wielding one. I don't know how he can be dual-wielding. Maybe it's when he has like a Berserker's Blade and the Sword of Truth. Something like that. But yeah, that last +2. I mean, he was ripping me for 10k rounds. I haven't seen a single one of those yet, so clearly some variation in the difficulty of this fight. I'll have to try +3 next time and hope that I don't get the super angry one. I'm not even ripping through my potions this fight. I was literally gonna do a 3, and I was like, I don't want to die making this explanation video because then I'll have to go back and do the explanation to do the fight again. I've already had some difficulty with the +2. Here we go on a cake version. So I say that kills me. Alright, we still got DI up. We're just chilling, waiting for our disc to come down, keeping CE up. Oh boy. A couple good rounds there. I mean, see, that's the first time that's happened the whole fight, though. Last time I did this, like, virtually the entire fight, he was going fucking bananas. Alright, die, big bastard. I got 96 mana right now. Could have dirged him. Maybe I'll Death Dance and sit down. Yeah, already popped Battle Frenzy. What's he saying? Pull up a day, man. Alright, come on, dude. What if I want to put up for Nightmare? Spike. Ever seen it? You can see the damage going across the screen there in red. Yeah, he's getting me for some 3k rounds, 4k, but I haven't seen a 10k round yet. You know, because he can quad for 22, 22, 22. Bard Rune eats it, but still right there. 2060 round. Fuck. You see, he's going crazy now. Pop anything that comes up. Use a potion. Shield of Notes. Protection of the Spear Whiff is the same thing. Shield of Notes, just cleric and ranger version. Just and he mitigates a percentage you're incoming. There we go. DIA. Fine avatars came off. That's why I pop it at the start, because you need to use it twice. You get burst at the start, and then at the end, when you need the extra healing and burst, you get it. You get it? We getting it? We got it. Fire yet. I'm jinx myself. Oh, why are my heels landing? Stop interrupting me. Rude. Funeral Dirge and True Shot. Oh, we're dropping it on. Let's go. He's gotta start dying soon, right? die, brother. Oh, he's dying, brother. We are on the home stretch. That was the best one I've had so far. God, I didn't have to sweat this whole video. You know, small changes made a big difference, like getting this wand. Being able to throw that in the bar because I have space. So I have RNG seat in there now. Not getting the dual wielding version. What? No. I hope the video helps people with the fight. I hope it brings some clarity to the class. I've seen a lot of people having wildly inconsistent results with the outputs. So, yeah, that'll do it. Another easy video. Probably not seen a legendary one yet. Been doing a lot of 4 out of 4s with Rushiro. It's the person I do it with all the pretty much since I joined the server. Oh shit. Don't kill me, brother. No, brother. Chill, brother. God. Fucking Pete. Oh, I did have 2 weapons. I don't know. Anyway. That's how she goes, bud.